Yo, what's up guys? Rob here with another Call of Duty Warzone video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you the top 5 long-range weapons that you should be using in Rebirth Island. So let's jump straight into the video here. As you can see, number 1 is still the Ram 7 in my opinion here, and it's the same exact build as last season. I'm using the FJX Fulcrum Pro muzzle, the Cronin Headwind Long Barrel, the HVS 3.4 pad stock, the Bruin Heavy Support Grip Underbarrel, and the 60 round drum. This gun is still my favorite long-range weapon to use, especially on Rebirth Island here. And as you can see, it's very easy to control. Let's look at the recoil pattern really quick. Recoil pattern is simple. It's straight up and to the right a little bit, so you just got to pull down and a little bit to the left to control the recoil. And yeah, it's a very simple, easy, long-range gun to use, and that's why I have it as number 1 for myself. But it easily can be number 2 if you're just a little bit more skilled of a player than I am. You can use the SOA Subverter Battle Rifle, and the attachments I'm using here are the Cassis Break L muzzle, the Dozer 90 long barrel, the Jack Glassless optic, the Bruin Heavy Support Grip Underbarrel, and the 50 round drum here. This gun is number 2 for me because I don't like that it has 10 less bullets than the Ram 7, and it has a little bit of a difficult recoil pattern to control, but once you get used to it, it's not as bad as you think. So this is what it looks like. This gun does hit a lot harder than the Ram 7, and this is the recoil pattern for it. It's a little bit of a confusing recoil pattern. It goes up and then to the right and then to the left again, so it's a little bit difficult to control, but once you get used to it, it's not that bad. And this could easily be the number 1 weapon if you're a skilled player. But I prefer the Ram 7. It has 10 more bullets, does a little bit less damage, and just easier of a time to control the recoil pattern. For number 3 here, we're using the Bruin MK9 LMG here. So it's good that we have a mix between battle rifles, assault rifles, LMGs here. So same build here, Cassis Break muzzle, 23-inch XRK Horizon V2 barrel, the Corio Eagle Eye 2.5x scope, or you can use the Jack Glassless, whichever you prefer. Let's put the Jack Glassless optic on. Bruin Heavy Support underbarrel grip, and the 60 round mag here. And this is a really easy gun to control as well. Basically has no recoil at all. This thing has 0 recoil, so it's very easy to control. Does great damage. And has good mobility because we have the 60 round mag on it, so it makes us a little bit faster with this weapon. And this is the recoil pattern for the weapon here. So straight up and to the left slightly, so just pull down and to the right. And basically this gun has no recoil. Very easy to use. Very fun to use as well, and it has great mobility too. So that's number 3, the Bruin MK9. Number 4 here, we have the Holger 5.56 assault rifle, and we're using the VT7 Spirit Fire suppressor, the Krios 6-match barrel, the Jack Glassless optic, the RB Adel assault stock, and the 40 round mag. Now this gun stinks because it has such a small round mag. If it had a 60 round mag, it'd be so much better, but it's still really good, as you can see here. This feels like the WSP Swarm. This feels like the WSP9 rather, but the long-range weapon version of it. Very easy to control. Hits hard as well. This is the recoil pattern here. Not too much of a recoil pattern because it doesn't have that many bullets. Just pull down and slightly to the left, and you'll have an easy time controlling the recoil here. Gun hits pretty hard, so that's why it's really good, and that's why it doesn't have a 60 round mag or a 50 round mag. But nonetheless, that's my number 4 weapon there, the Holger 5.56 assault rifle. And then my final weapon is the SVA 545. And as you can see here, I'm using the VT7 Spirit Fire suppressor with the STV precision barrel, jack glassless optic, the high grain rounds here to increase our bullet velocity and damage range, and the 60 round mag. And as you can see here, you can use this gun in 2 different ways. You can use it with the automatic, just straight automatic and non-stop firing, or you can put the single fire semi-automatic on, and it'll shoot 2 bullets at a time. And if you just spam click or spam shoot, you basically have no recoil and you're shooting 2 bullets at a time, because the first bullet this gun shoots out always shoots out 2 bullets. So it doesn't move. All you got to do is point and shoot. Has no recoil and it's very simple to control. It hits very hard as well. And if you put it on automatic, this is what the recoil pattern is. So it has the biggest recoil pattern out of all these weapons, straight up and to the left. So you got to pull down and to the right to control it. But once you know the recoil pattern, it's pretty easy to control. And it's a very good gun. It's my number 5. I don't prefer it compared to the other weapons. But if I am using a sniper rifle, I'll use this build and I'll put it on semi-automatic and kill people this way, because I think it's really fun to use like that. But it's also good as a long-range weapon as well. So those are my top 5 long-range weapons in Call of Duty Warzone. Let me know in the comment section below which ones you think are good and what are your top 5. Thanks for watching. Hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. Peace!